All right, folks. Sorry about that. Nature got in the way, and some things just don't happen quickly. But believe it or not, it's almost midnight here in Texas, and we got four fellers. Me being one of them. We got Herb Hooper, Batman, aka Russ Meadows. I said his name correctly, and Wesley Balco of School Slaw Cafe.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Right.
everybody.
Right now there ain't no everybody, but that's all right.
They'll be
But-
here.
That's all right. But yeah, I've had every intention of finishing this on the last live stream, but I didn't have anybody take over the entertainment while I was gone, so I had to say diddly do, and here we are. My God. So appreciate all you three guys being here, and the one viewer we got. If it's one of y'all, I don't know, but all right. Let's take a drink, just celebrate doing another live stream. We are going to finish this on this live stream, even if these guys abandoned me, by God. All we have left is the fish and my signature. Well, that and that. But that's Brad Nails. Just saying.
I'll be here till I fall on the floor.
Much obliged.
I'll be here till I fall asleep.
All right. And I'm afraid to see what Russ's answer will be, but he's talking to his wife right now. Are the two viewers one of y'all, two of y'all, or do we actually have viewers?
I guess you have yours because
You have yours because it's not me.
It's not
not
Yeah.
me.
Not me. We got one on Facebook, one on YouTube. I appreciate whoever you are. If you can understand us, I appreciate you dropping by God. And then we got three. Hey, how y'all are? We are going to finish this on this live stream. I said that on the last one, but Nature said, how diddly do. Edgar Natures, holy monkey. How you is, mister? Edgar,
It's
you
a long
want to...
time since I saw that thing.
Yes, Edgar, you want to be on the panel, sir? Long time no see. As long as you don't cuss at me for not talking to you in so long, because I suck as a friend. But if you want to be on the panel, you let me know. Pants are required. That's up for me. But, y'all let me know what he says since there's three of y'all. One of y'all's bounding.
He says getting on.
I guess it means getting by. I don't think it means getting on
No
the panel.
camera.
Well, you don't need a camera. It's all audio anyways. There's I'm not trying to force you into this, but hell, we got three other fellers here, and you know, one of them ain't using his camera because he's not wearing pants. But I'm not trying to force you into it, Edgar, but I'm saying if you so choose, write to me on Facebook and I'll send you the link over there. But I appreciate you watching. We will finish this, by God. Oh, son of a bean stick. I just...
Broke a blade.
No, I almost broke the piece by the upper arm. I swung into that right there. It's gonna fall off.
That is very weak, man.
Yeah, well, I was sliding the piece over, and lo and behold,
Edgar says no mic either. Everything is broken, even him.
dag blab. Well, it's dang good to see you again, Edgar. Being a night owl as usual. No, when I was sliding the piece over, I just popped right into there. I got to remember that whenever I go to sand. Otherwise, if it goes to flying, I'm gonna go to crying. Go ahead, Russ.
That camera was shaking so much. I was trying to hide. My head was going like that, trying to follow it.
Yeah, I guess when I let go, it kind of.
It went, woo.
Yeah, I thought I had too much tea.
Yeah. Well, something in the tea. I don't know
Yeah.
which.
A human hair, by God. Appreciate you being here, Edgar. It's been a long time. And I know I suck at keeping up with friends. I have over 3,000 of them on there, but you're one of my older friends, and I suck at keeping up with people, and I got no other excuses. Russ, why didn't you keep up with engineers? That's me throwing the blame.
I didn't. I haven't seen him in years, and I remember the name, but that was back when you had your old show.
Yep. Back
When I used to see that name floating around.
Back when I had somewhat of a organized show, somewhat organized. Ron Buchanan was kind of his unofficial sidekick.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back on this. I'm gonna pretend we're scrollers over here. All right, appreciate you being here, Edgar, and whoever the other three folks are.
Yeah, it has been a while.
So I believe he's married now and happy, or one of the two, or both. I don't know. You never know. One might call that an oxymoron, but Some of us are lucky enough to have a happy marriage. I might as well get ready to sneeze on the very first cut. That's fine. Don't look at the light.
Background noise okay?
I guess it is because I
hope so, because I'm printing. My wife's printing.
haven't drive that yet, so I guess we did.
Okay, let me turn it up. Welcome home.
On this project, the second to last cut will be the signature because there's a bunch of bad nails near it, but not near enough to make it the last cut. And I know that's the part we all look forward to.
Yep, I was gonna turn that air conditioner on and I didn't do it.
What?
Dang it, Harry. All right. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Bless you.
Thank you. Bless you too, my son. Oh, hell. Oh, here it comes.
I heard that sneeze all the way in Alvin, Texas, all ago.
It hadn't happened yet.
No, I
You
was
said a
on
while ago.
when you was on your stream and I was on the other show.
Oh, Edgar Natcher says, helping saws rule. All right. Russ might get into a CNC debate with you there.
Coping saws do rule for their purpose, but not for scroll sawing.
Tell that to people in third world countries. that
Oh,
will
I
not get
know.
that stuff.
I've seen there's a guy on Facebook. Can't remember his name now. Ashola Crafts is his thing, and that's all he uses is a fret saw. And now you talk about some gorgeous looking cuts.
Yes, sir.
He does some
And-
good work.
He does good work, and he's fairly quick at it too.
You think he's been doing it a while?
Yeah, you think.
Most of his things, if not all of them, are religious based, right? Religious text.
It's been a while since I've looked at him, so I couldn't really say. But
That was the first break in this whole project. But it's in an insignificant area, so I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
yeah.
What did you break?
Some little piece of detail in this little cut I'm doing.
Oh, that means it's going to be sold at a discounted price, right, brother?
2
No, it's
cents
rustic
off.
now.
Yeah, it's rustic.
Oh, that bumps the price up. Huh?
Oh, that's right.
Like,
Price
yeah,
went
$5.
up $20.
Oh,
That just shows you where he got in a fight with another fish.
Yeah.
Took
Well,
a
that's
chunk
actually,
out of him.
that's actually the water just outside of him, so it just splashed a little more water than we meant.
I wish I had that pattern.
Well, I never. Okay, you didn't order from the website, correct?
No, I just sent you the money to your PayPal.
Well, I didn't get a notification about it. If I had, I'd remembered to send you the pattern. But in the meantime, I'm a terrible friend.
Oh, I thought you were just holding out on me so I couldn't finish it before you did.
Well, if I was cutting on a little tiny piece of paper, I might could finish before you back.
Hey, I got a stack of that 1/4-inch plywood in there. I'll cut it on that.
No,
we-
'cause I don't need you to show me up. Go ahead, Russ.
we told you, Wes, that he was going to say that
What was I going to say?
about him cutting on paper.
I'm not saying he does. He does cut faster than I do, but you know,
Well, there's a multiple of factors in there too, and I always include that when I talk about you this way.
Yep.
Well, let's just say that he cuts faster and I cut slower, so you're right in the middle.
It's like a fine wine. That's fine.
Charles does double stack. He's cutting a 1/2 inch thick,
Mm-hmm.
and he's using those slow cutting blades,
Yes, it.
which slows him down even more. I use those little pieces of paper and super fast cutting blades, and
Our little Pegasus pimp.
But you know what? One thing I'll always say: it don't matter. And you saw it all the time growing up. That dadgum turtle beat that rabbit every time.
Every
That's right. And I'll
stinking
be.
time.
I'm turtle all day, by God. That sounds so wrong. Or at least we're hopefully entertaining 4 viewers. I know at least one of them understands English. Not that you have to understand English to appreciate the show. Never mind. I'm going to shut up now.
Seems like all your viewers are on Facebook.
Yeah.
What he means to say is the people that are watching this hour of the day are probably on the other side of the globe.
Except for Edgar. That are extremely shy, but we'll never know unless they comment.
I don't want this song.
I will say, out of the 2,000, almost six, I think I'm at 2,600 likes on my page. A lot of those are from other countries.
But I don't know how many. Well, I don't have a page anymore, do I?
I don't know. Most of what you do is from your personal Facebook
I used to have pattern page and finished pieces sales page, but neither one of them were doing it with scrap, so I just made them inactive. I have 3,100 something friends slash followers, whatever you want to call them. But, yay. And I'm only slightly ahead of Wes on YouTube subscribers, but that's
slightly.
in his defense. He hadn't been real active on YouTube. Once he is, I'll be a memory.
Nah.
Diddly. Nobody wants me. Nobody wants me.
I think I've had my YouTube channel for I guess about 2 years now, and I've got 26 subscribers. So.
Well, I mean, in
You
your
got
defense,
26?
I mean, if you would have more than that if you were active on there, and I'm not trying to be funny.
Well, hey, wait
True.
a minute. How many subscribers do you have?
I think it said 26 this morning when I opened it up and looked.
Okay.
Well, let me see.
I've got 49, and I ain't got but one video. Only 2 minutes.
That just means he had more friends he could pay, Wes. Just so you know.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I
love you,
49
Red.
people are waiting for me to put up another video, which may not
That's
ever,
right.
Or they
right.
died.
happen.
I'll be
Well,
damned.
if it ever does, I know I'll be over there waiting.
I just found a pilot hole. I missed the pilot hole. Can you believe that?
I can't
Hey,
believe
some feller named Charles Deering is live on YouTube right now. We should all go
Neato.
over there and watch him.
Yeah, I got to give him a thumbs up.
There's that root canal.
That's what it sounds like, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Well, hot diggly dog, I had 21 views on my YouTube video tonight.
Neato. I don't remember how many I had before I had to go assault nature. Ended
And
up at 65.
I am up to 30 subscribers as of right now.
Dale joined us.
Dale Kirkwood, would you like to be on the panel, sir? It's kind of a decent hour for you now, isn't it? No, it's about 6 a.m.
Hello, Dale.
Al Forte, hey, pay attention to people on YouTube. LOL.
Good evening, Al.
Hello, Dale.
We're reading every comment that comes through. Al, it's just sometimes things don't cooperate. Appreciate you fellas dropping in. We are going to finish this piece, by God.
My last YouTube video was uploaded 6 months ago. It has 16 views.
Man, you're looking good.
Actually, it was earlier tonight.
No, the last one before tonight.
Okay. Actually, it's not tonight anymore.
Error.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. Oh, okay.
Got Mr. Dale Kirkwood. We see his comment on YouTube. So, excuse me. Maple Tree Studios, who also does live streams. And matter of fact, Al Forte, Odessa's wood shop or something like that. I think he
Woodworking
changed,
and maker.
yeah, I was about to say he changes his name, so I don't know what he goes by anymore. By God.
Kilroy 767. Now, whatever.
Yeah, but he does live streams too. I just don't know what all platforms he does them on. I know Twitch is one of them, or unless that
Which
changed.
is one of them. Yep.
Yeah, your last video, Charles, had 10 likes and 65 views.
Yay! That's why I'm broke and paying all these people to throw the likes out there and being my friend. No, I appreciate it, by God. And I never would have dreamed I'd have an almost, I say full panel, I meant, more than one person dragging along this late at night. Usually it's just me crying in the dark. Had a little joke there.
Al said he's been on Twitch and YouTube doing who knows what.
Well, I got a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yep. Dale, are you taking a nature break, or are you actually up for the day? If you're still there. And I would like to point out it didn't take me 20 minutes to get started scrolling. Just throwing that out there.
I'm proud of you, Charles.
Like, yo. Diddly schmiddly biddly boo. That's my cuss words. How about you? Sorry, no, don't take that
Bippity
challenge.
boppity boo. My cuss word is 2020.
Yeah. What were you saying, Herb?
Nothing, I was just babbling.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much what we're all doing, except Russ. The real Russ, not the West Russ. Come on now, Sonny. He must be muted because he's never been that quiet.
I was partaking in some peach tea.
Yeah, he was muted. Looking right at us, but he's muted. He's probably cussing right in our face. Never mind, he's not muted no more. We love you, Russ.
Oh, just because I wasn't saying that doesn't mean I couldn't hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wes told me to say.
Edgar says 44 subs, 3 vids, 376 views, last uploaded 5 years ago.
By God, that's dedication right there.
I mean,
Long time no see, Edgar. And you tried once before, but I think I was in the middle of depression, if I remember right. I don't remember what the hell it was. Because every now and then I'll sprinkle depression into my life, because why not? Alrighty then. Let's all take a drink.
Done did.
Done.
Diddly dundly diddly. Oh, hush.
Of your favorite beverage.
Yeah. One guess.
Pepsi.
Dr. Pepper.
So close.
Oh, I thought I was still on another show.
I'll pay you for that one.
You're IOU list is going to get pretty big.
Okay, I'll go to my little corner and be quiet.
It's all right. You don't have to be quiet. If you got to go to your corner, you know, just actions have consequences. Just throwing them out there.
Yep. I'm a rebel without a pause. That's why I stay in the corner.
I'm a rebel without a clue, and I'm all right. It's funny too, because Josh Grover, being the sweet guy he usually is, said you won't be done by midnight. And I intended on being, but nature said hi. I should have called ahead. Little joke there. If y'all had a sense of humor, you'd freaking laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Ignoring me.
no, I was reading a text message.
You had him in the corner.
Nobody puts Herbie in the corner.
That's a good one.
Thank you. I've used it before, but if you came around, you would know. Sorry.
Hey, gotcha.
That's all right. That's
We
all
love you,
right.
Batman. Now, if anybody doesn't know the backstory, they wonder, why the hell are they calling him Batman? He doesn't look a thing like him. Well, there was this one time involved a naked pheasant and me almost throwing up. Yeah, Wes, I need you to hold the noise down too, Sparky.
Oh God.
Sorry, folks, I have to keep these wascally fellers in line. Mrs. Meadows, could you make any more noise?
You need a little bit more?
I was just messing with it there. Al Forte says it's midnight 11. No, it's midnight 12. I just didn't read your comment soon enough, sir. So thank you for participation. Why are you awake at this weird hour, Al? Not that I'm complaining. Unless you start talking about Star Trek. By the way, for anybody that gives a poop, Saturday night I've been invited to Hobby's Wood Shop to watch Hobby Unbox, or not watch, Hobby's. Dag blabbit, help me here, Russ. He's muted, so I'll just say the channel is called Hobby's Wood Shop. I've been invited onto a show called Hobby Unboxed, and that would be 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Did I get all that right, Rusty Poo?
Yes, sir. Saturday night, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Can you share a link?
It's not there yet.
Not there yet.
But it will be a live show, right?
Yeah. It's going to be shared to Facebook and YouTube.
Yay.
I think that's where he normally shares to.
So apparently, Hobby is at the bottom of the barrel for entertainment, and you're welcome. I'll be there. I'm kidding. I'm thrilled to be included in a show. That's nice.
Yeah, he's mainly CNC, but he does have a scroll saw, and he's gonna open up the show to other than just CNC. It appears, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Yay.
Al says he's working tomorrow. He works from home, so he can stay up late.
You go, Rebel. Yep. That's what I do when there's an awkward silence. I just say yep, because we got to have conversation going on.
Not necessarily.
A little stinky.
Just keep scrolling, scroller man.
That's what the heck I'm doing, by God. Do
We
you
need
not
Aussie
see
man to
that?
come over here and tell you, scroller man.
He said if you're here 5 hours from now, I'll be back. And so I figured I'd try again. This is the second live stream, and here we are. We might just pop back in. It's a normal hour for him.
Yeah.
About 3 in the afternoon, I believe, on Friday for him, if I did my math right. Herb, am I correct? 13 hours, something like that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your cooperation or participation, whatever the hell I mean.
Okay.
Wes, your parents better be on.
It'd be about 1 o'clock in the afternoon for him.
I think you're incorrect, sir. That would only be 11 hours.
No. That'd be 13.
All right. No. 'Cause this-
12 to 12 is 12.
Yeah.
So add 1 is 13.
Well, I meant 15.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Make up your mind.
Call me Charlie. That's too formal. I knew what I meant. You're supposed to read my mind. I used to think it was like a 16-hour difference, but I think it's 15. UK is 6 hours ahead of us, so it's 6 something a.m. Or yeah, 6:16 a.m. And there's your information for the live stream. In case anybody's wondering, I wonder what time it is and such and such. Wes, do you mind letting the rest of us talk? I'm just curious.
Oh, guy.
If Wes does fall asleep, I hope he doesn't talk in his sleep and say something stupid.
Yeah.
Something like,
I'm sorry.
For all your pages
I'm-
needs.
I'm multitasking at the moment.
All right. I almost said Maple Tree Studios. I got it together, folks. Maple Tree Studios says if I send him a link, he'll pop in, by God. If she's sure. Maple Tree Studios speller right here. Let me see if you want me to write to you under Dale or Maple or whatever the hell. Let me know, by God. Because I don't know which one to write to. And I'll wait for his answer, and then I'll send him the link, and by God, that's what we'll do. I have 3 fellers on the panel right now. One of them's muted.
That would not be me.
Dale, let me just type in Dale. Hey. There he is, by God.
I have not been able to change the name. Every time I click on it, it goes away. Edit name. Yep. Nothing happens. So y'all are stuck with Batman.
Okay, that'll work
All
for
right,
me.
it says stick in the me one.
Send it to Dale.
There you go. Okay, he's seen it now. That's right. I don't know if that's a UK thing or what, but I sure butchered the hell out of that.
So I'm looking
Wait.
through this list of member requests to join my group, and I get one from this guy under the name of Maple Tree Studios. And
That would be.
apparently this guy is new to the art.
How you doing, Mr. Kirkwood?
I'm up a little earlier than usual for work, so I thought I'd pop in and say hello. Hello, everyone.
So good to
Howdy,
see you
Dale.
again.
Howdy.
Good Lord,
And
Batman.
for everyone
Yeah.
else,
Sorry, Doug.
this member request from Maple Tree Studios is now the voice you're hearing in the background.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're new to the art.
Oh, you know,
Yes,
I've only been
yes.
doing it for 2 years. Most of you guys have been doing it since, like kindergarten.
Well, needless to say, sir, welcome to the group.
Thank you,
But,
sir.
we appreciate having you here, and I gotta laugh at Edgar Natras, one
Oh,
of the
that's
few guys
a-
in the world that misspelled LOL.
Lol.
Oh,
It says low. Yeah, even Herb can say that one.
Love you, Edgar. Appreciate you being here, Dale. As I was saying earlier, folks, he goes by Maple Tree Studios. That's plural. And he does live streams as well. Not necessarily on a schedule, but when he can, he does some.
I'm
He's
rebuilding
he's more-
the workshop today.
he's
You know,
more
I've got
than I am. Go ahead.
I've got a few hours of work, few hours of work, and then out to the workshop, making space for the EX30 when it shows up tomorrow.
All right, EX30 going to Mr. Dale Kirkwood of Maple Tree Studios, and Edgar Nasser says no, it isn't LOL, it's LO. Okay. All right, we'll take it. I'll let
Edgar
you.
Lowe.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm gonna run off. I'm gonna go back to this here scrolling thing. If you fellas want to conversate back and forth, it's up to you.
Scroll along.
There's a $20 cover charge. I probably should have thrown that in earlier, but what can you do, eh?
Batman, you can scroll off. That's all I'm saying.
We've had worse on your show, just saying. You got a busy day ahead of you, or just a unique schedule there?
I have a few hours. So today's supposed to be a day off, but you never get that chance in my line of work. So a few hours of work between sort of 9 and 11, and then it's out to the workshop, stripping down the benches, building the new scroll bench, building the new scroll table, the new shelving, the new cupboards. Yeah, a busy couple of days.
Yeah,
That
but
means
they-
new camera angles and all good stuff.
All right, I'm happy for you. I just
I'm
sold
not.
my.
That's a stupid idea.
Now, have you somewhat? I'm not going to make you commit, but have you somewhat committed to yourself to billboard-sized projects since you got this humongous scroll saw now?
No, so I mean, like I say, I'm a huge fan of a fat blade, and I try to fat blade, not a flat blade, fat blade. And I kind of and when I'm doing a couple of projects recently, particularly one for Virtually Crafty, where I was doing a ton. I keep catching the throat and the saw when I'm doing the ton, so I'm turning 24-inch pieces of birch ply when I'm doing the ton on them, and I'm just catching the throat of the EX21.
That makes sense. Is there anybody watching for the first time doesn't know anything about scrolling?
Don't watch me. Don't watch me if you want to learn anything about scrolling. Don't watch me.
No, because he has a very unique style, and it's an awesome little niche to have. But when you're using a flat blade, you have to turn the piece, and he runs into the back of the inner throat of his saw is at capacity. So when he spins that piece using a flat blade, it catches on the back. So having a larger 30-inch saw, he won't run into that problem.
It's also me compensating for something, I think.
For my shortcomings.
No, for my shortcomings. Clearly, I'm compensating for something, kind of thing. There's obviously something else in my life not big enough.
Yeah, when I got my truck, I love it. It's a big old long bed, humongous cabin crap. I said, this means I'm compensating. I'm all right with that because I love this truck. We're at an age where we don't have to impress anybody.
Well, I don't know about that.
Thanks for chunking me under the bus. I'll take that one by myself.
I don't know about that kind of thing, you know. Anyway, no, yeah. So I mean, the idea is so the space where it's going on is a similar spot to where it was, but it's an opportunity. That corner with when I originally got on a scroll, and I mean, I saw that corner was for the little Einhell 16-inch, Harbor Freight, and it never really. No, I didn't sit down and say, look. This is going to be the hobby. This is going to be the place I'm going to be spending a lot of time. This is the place that is going to become the dominant corner or the dominant place inside the workshop in many respects.
So
it's kind of
being your reasoning while you're revamping.
And that's kind of so it's all as you know. I mean, so the trigger point is you know the EX30 simply won't fit where the X21 went. So seize the opportunity to correct it.
That's awesome. I
Gives
was
me a
gonna
chance
say
to-
I wish you well, but I know you'll succeed. So
Be
I
grand.
just congratulations.
Then there's the DeWalt tool rack and the tool stacking rack. It'll be quite a. I'll probably do a live on Sunday if all goes well. Just to kind of give a tour of what we've done.
All right. For those,
The new camera angles, the new Stream Deck, and all that good stuff.
very cool. For those that don't know, that weren't here earlier, Dale Kirkwood of Maple Creek Studios, that is plural, does live streams. He has one potentially this Sunday.
Don't know yet, but yeah, we'll do something. So we'll do something. It's an even. It's just a case of, oh, look how much of a mess I've made of this place.
So I can do that every day. I had it clean for a while, but I was during the depression, so it got dirty before I started up again.
I expect Saturday night to be where'd I put this? Or where'd I put this? Or where'd I put this?
I've gotten better about that because I spent so much time trying to get it functioning that I could actually tell you where most things are, except for that one thing I need.
My OCD wouldn't let me leave the place in a mess.
Well, I have OCD too, but apparently my discipline is very low. We still got Herb Hooper,
Hello, Herb. How are you?
Russ Meadows, or Batman, sorry, and Wes Balco.
Batman.
Al Forte says, "I love how a spiral blade cuts Charles, Jerry. Thank you. He didn't do a comma, so he might like how it cuts me. I don't know, but it hadn't cut me yet. But thank you, Al. I'm just a little joke there. Edgar Natra says, at my age," that was in reference to the compensation thing I was trying to be funny with that Dale threw me under the bus on.
It was more of a freight train, I thought.
Yeah, something like that. By God, semantics. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Words. Herb, you still conscious? Herb's not even at his desk. He's muted. Wes, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Hello, Wesley.
Hello, Mr. Dale.
Hell, I don't know if you knew this, but Wes had his first StreamYard live stream tonight.
Did you?
I
How's it
did.
go?
I officially posted my first live YouTube stream this evening.
Oh, we'll have to watch that. I must have been sleeping.
Yeah. How dare you keep normal hours? by
You
God.
were probably still asleep at that time.
He, our
4
little boy's
hours.
growing up, Dale.
Yeah, 4 hours and 46 minutes. I think we were live.
Something
Good
like
Lord.
that. What kind of idiot does long live streams like that? That's just ridiculous.
I know, right?
I get upset if I make it past the 2 hour piece, the 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's another thing Dale does, folks. If you're into not 20-hour live streams or 5-hour live streams, then by God, Dale Kirkwood's your feller. Plus, he has his own unique style there. And he, yeah, you'd have to see it to understand what the hell I'm talking about, because words are not my friend.
Well, how about Dale? Can you kind of explain to us what your style is?
No.
Oh,
Okay, I'm back.
all right then.
We sure missed you, Herb. Well, see, that was the lead in that you have to go to his channel to see what he does.
It's okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hush.
Or not. I'll let Dale decide if he wants to talk about it or not. Al Forte
So I
says-
wonder if I thought it was being told to shush. It's okay, shush.
I believe the answer was no. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
the only
Al Forte says Spirals is all I was using there for a while until my grandson came to visit, and we broke out the flat, wide with big teeth. All right. Appreciate you. Yeah, by God. We need to get
So-
more kids into drill sawing, and Edgar Natural
I mean,
says he's getting
let's- I mean, let's just pause for a second there. I mean, so we're talking about you broke out the flats, the wide flats with big teeth. I mean, is this a description of like someone you know
Sounds
who
like
wears
an
flat feet, who wears flat shoes and has big teeth? I'm not sure.
It could be
I was
my
wondering
ex-wife.
that
I'm not
myself.
entirely sure.
Yeah, good lord.
Well, I can't all be winners, damn it. I think we've established that on my show. How's old Jamie Page doing, Mr. Dale?
We were chatting last night, hurling abuse. He's remodeling his workshop too.
Good lord.
We're doing a bit of work. I'm going over to do his electrics for the workshop in a couple of weeks' time. It means he'll be able to do more live streams. He'll be able to do more stuff. He'll be able to work in the evening like he wants to. So quite a big deal for JP.
Good deal. You know, I was telling Jamie the other day, in a way, and I'm not saying nobody does anything, but it breaks my heart seeing how much Jamie helps other people in the maker community, and so few of them give back. You have them on your live streams a lot, and that's you helping give back. And but there's so many people out there whose names he helps spread out there, and it breaks my heart how few people do it back for him. You know what I mean?
Yep. But that's why we're doing work. He's doing his work. So there's a few of us going down. Scott the Blue Light Turner, AH Bespoke, who does power carving. Obviously myself are all heading down a couple of weekends from now to sort out I'm doing the electrics and the networking. Scott's doing the electrics. We're going to do help him with the ceiling on that place, get it painted, new shelves, new benches, a couple of days work.
He's getting a whole makeover.
Jamie about to hit the big time.
It's really, I mean, it's one of those things that JP can completely do on his own, but with a gang of us there, you know, it's you collapse it down into like one day kind of thing. Would you want this? Would you want this? Would you want this?
And I'd say he deserves it based on what I was just talking about. I mean, and I know you know this, he is almost always involved in trying to help other people.
I like to think of it as he's up to no good.
Well, that too, I'm just trying to sound polite. But it just, you know, it just breaks my heart how only a handful of us give back. I only have so much influence. I mean, I can't speak for you, but I know that you involve him in what you're doing, and I think that's awesome. There's so many of those huge names out there, you know, for what that's worth, to take that at face value, that don't get back, and yet he's making efforts for them, and it just breaks my heart. And I'm not naming names because I'm not withholding any names. It's just a general statement, is what I'm saying. All right.
I just gotta reach
Al
it.
said no growth on blades. He was cutting 3/4 inch plywood, so I'm assuming he meant a
Yeah.
jigsaw.
Thanks for that, Russ.
I love the. I need to make sure I've got this the right way around. I love the Enterprise shuttlecraft L. I thought that was pretty cool.
I
That
was
was pretty cool.
I was
Yeah, it
in
was.
shock
It
because
was
I didn't know Al liked Star Trek at all.
You are shitting me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You don't see Spock and every time you see
I
him
thought
on
y'all
the
knew
show?
my sense of humor. That was complete and total sarcasm. Come on now. And yes, I was shitting you.
You know.
That was
Dear Lord.
very beautiful, Al. Yeah. I guess I thought y'all knew my sarcasm, but okay. But that was an accurate description there, Dale. 'Cause if I hadn't known that I'd have been having been living in a cave.
So I have a question. When are you going to finish this? Finish this piece.
I don't have an exact time because I suck at guesstimating. Did I misspell the title this time?
You know. So you've got us on the hook for a bit longer.
I see what you did there. Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Yes, I have you on the hook. Your comments are important to us. Please hold on the line. See what I did there?
So,
That was
so
weird.
you're going to reel us in for a bit longer, is that it?
Yes, sir.
I'm running out here, guys. Somebody else is going to have to carry the
Well, I was gonna use-
come up with this.
I was going to use the word date, but I knew one of y'all would twist it and get me in trouble.
You know.
For that, so. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what's funny, Dale? And I've obviously said this before. But who knew that would turn into a meme, or a scrolling community meme, so to speak?
Well, we put it on the we put it on the Scroll Saw. We put it on the Scroll Saw channel as its profile picture.
Yep.
just last night it went up, kind of thing. Which reminds me, we're gonna do that channel is gonna reach out and subscribe to everybody who's in hashtag Team Scroll Saw over the next few days.
What channel is?
So Team Scroll Saw channel. We wanted to make sure we had it, if you know what I mean. So no one else claimed it. So we registered the channel so that like the Facebook one's registered and the Instagram one's registered and the YouTube one's registered, so no one else nicks it, basically.
That's good thinking. By the way, Al Forte said, thanks, have not finished it yet. Was working on the paint job and decals today, by God. You're a dedicated brother.
What shuttle is it? Is it Galileo or is it, what shuttle is it? Because I think there's 2 or 3 on the Enterprise.
I heard him use the word Galileo once because I kept thinking of that Queen song, Galileo. So I'm pretty sure that's what I don't know. I'll just let him answer. Go figure.
I mean, the thing about that one is a guy in 1979, he confessed shooting and killing a man to his mother and in front of friends, and wasn't arrested. I mean, what's going on there?
Mama, I feel the man. You want me to
Don't
continue
quit your
singing?
daytime job.
If you're going to continue to sing, I'm going to have to take these headphones off.
Folks, in case you can't feel the love, I can't either.
So there's nothing wrong with us then.
No,
We all
Yep.
normal.
apparently it's all me.
Al says it is the Galileo.
All right.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Galileo.
Oh, I'm sorry if I can't sing and you can't either, sir.
Guy.
I have a bunch of patterns created for the animated characters from Star Trek for the Scroll Saw. I've got like a double triptych set of patterns for all the characters, all the main characters for Star Trek the animated series, all ready to go.
I'm not familiar with the Star Trek animated series.
Well, it's basically like Star Trek, right? Like Star Trek,
But it's
but
animated?
animated.
I had no idea.
I think it's all the original voices too, if memory serves.
I say I'm learning so much by this live stream.
I'm hunting desperately for a way to live long and prosper with Scroll Saw in my head in some sort of phrase, but it's not coming. Help us out here, Al. We need a Scroll Saw-esque live long and prosper.
Live long and scroll on, but scroll on's mine.
No. Maybe no.
I was about to say, way to very subtly reject that. I'm just throwing it out there.
No. That's yours. Scroll on's definitely yours.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, scroll off is obviously mine now.
And well, Jamie even
Or
had to
scroll
push it that way. Say,
Or scroll up or scroll down, whichever way it is, because clearly.
and Jamie had to sidetrack that one by saying "pull my finger" because God love Jamie.
Live long and pilot hole.
Keep trying. I don't know if we're ever gonna get there, but that one kind of sucked.
Yeah, I did a bit. There was more sucking there than a Hoover factory.
Don't start on that.
We always hold back. We always hold back how
Yeah,
we feel.
please
here.
don't start on that.
I gotta
There's
go.
a story to that one. Don't go there.
Wes, did you say you had to go, or are you messing with us?
Hey, y'all. Oh, I gotta go.
Look, and I'm not going to say how sad it is that Al Forte knows the NCC 17017/11.
I'm live long and scroll on. There we go.
I already said
No.
that.
Yeah, but Al
Oh,
said
it's
it.
better
That's
wait,
what
but
Al said.
okay.
Everyone else says it.
See what's happening here. All right, and Edgar Natcher says, "Scroll along and prosper." I scroll along.
Yeah.
There's so many openings. Don't go there. All right, we're just gonna get back to scrolling. I'm always so scared when my panel's full.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of fish is this?
Largemouth bass.
Is it? Is that like a? Is that a self portrait? I mean, I'm not sure.
I don't have a witty response. Damn it.
None. It's quite. I thought about that one for a little bit. Kind of thing.
I love you, Dad, but you might have should have kept thinking. It was I don't know. There's no arms and legs on it.
You know, but it was the case of it was a bit of being a bit of having a large mouth, man. I just thought. I mean, I thought it was funny. It's shit me.
It was
I'm
remotely
going to call
funny.
and not cry. It don't hurt me.
We do have the same amount of teeth. I'll give them that. We got the same amount of teeth.
I'm simple, and I knew what it meant.
I know what he meant too, but I was pretending. Never mind. I'm not going to win this one.
No, you're not.
Do I ever?
1 point for Dale.
Should I ask the traditional question of what wood is that? I mean, is it worth that doing the traditional scroller question? What wood is that, Charles?
That would be 2 sheets of 1/4-inch maple ply, sir.
Maple ply. Oh, I approve.
I like the maple ply because it has a somewhat of a pretty grain without robbing the viewer. I mean, to me, Baltic birch ply is kind of a boring wood standing alone. It has no fancy grain to show through. It's some kind of standing as its own decoration, for lack of a better word. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, just barely has little streaks in it, like this kind of stuff. It doesn't rob like those other ones that have those grains that stick out like a sore thumb kind of thing. That's why I like maple. Baltic birch to me is just too boring to look at. Although obviously it depends on what you're cutting, but the wood type is just too boring to me. But it's probably the best for scrolling.
It's absolutely brilliant for staining, painting, and shaping. It's a very consistent material.
Very tight grains.
Yeah, very consistent material.
Yes, dependable if nothing else. But yeah, that's what you mean by consistent.
It's pretty much. I reckon 80% of my ply stock is Baltic birch.
Yes, sir. You also use it for backers, right?
So I mean, yeah. So I mean, I tend to use 6mm for a backer for structural integrity.
Oh, 6mm. Okay, I was
6
trying to.
6
I actually
millimeter.
legitimately didn't understand your British accent that time. I couldn't figure out what you were trying to
I
say.
don't believe you. I think you're being internationalist.
Yes.
I've never been accused of being an internationalist.
You know.
Usually I can make out accents, but that one I had a little trouble with.
Man, you should try. I mean, I've got subtitles on for this for you, when you guys are talking, kind of thing. What does he mean by pants? Because I've got pants on. Oh, I see. Oh well, I better put on some trousers now.
Pants optional show. Oh, trousers. Yeah, that sounds more distinguished.
I used it with Charles' blessings. I thought that was someone. That took me a while, Al. I thought, who's this? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Charles Blessings.
That's my nickname. Okay, it wasn't that funny. Fine. I think he's referring to the live long and stroll on. He used the stroll on with my blessing.
I've got it. To boldly scroll where no man has scrolled before. To boldly scroll where no man has gone before. There we go.
Now, even if that's a good idea, I'm gonna boo it just to give back what you gave me. Just saying. That's it.
I feel that's the most intelligent response I can generate at this
My
time
God.
of the morning.
And that's universal language right there, by God.
6:45 ish here in the UK.
I was say, I thought you were getting demonic on us for a second there. 667, the neighbor of the beast. Mwahaha.
Oh,
All right, let's take a drink just for the hell of it.
Go right ahead.
Thank you for your permission, sir.
I still think you should get that thing on like a hat, you know, maybe with a tube into your mouth, like like the cyclists do, or the serious drinkers at sports games.
Yeah, the little cap with the little cup holder thingies, or
Yeah.
can holder, I guess. But I'd have to have a very strong neck to hold 2 liters on.
Think about it as training. Think about it as training.
Yeah, buddy. And I do that with pride.
Get you one of those bikers backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is it like a like a proper biker or one of those lycra clad lunatics?
Oh, did I?
Drink all together.
I'm having a cup of tea. Is what I'm having.
I didn't know British people had tea. That's a
You
joke.
shut up.
You shut up. Oh, you're lifting your pinky when you clean that little.
No, it's a
teacup
Makers.
up.
It's in my well worn Makers Central mug,
All right.
which I was hoping for a replacement for this year, but with all this COVID shenanigans, that was cancelled.
And COVID. There's a lot of people that were canceling stuff real early. It's like, better safe than sorry, I guess, on their part.
We're in for a bit longer. The UK we're rolling out. Hopefully, we're commencing 20-minute COVID tests, so you can pretty much get the results in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think they're rolling that out in different places. And they're also trying for a vaccine before November. Of course, some people think it's strictly political. It's going that quick.
It's out in the. Well, it's based on. I mean, it's based on previous attempts. So
Yeah.
It's not like it's completely.
And by the other 3 guys' silence, I'm wondering, are they thinking, man, I can't get a word in edgewise here?
They can't understand me. That's what it is. They're just sitting going, what?
I understand you.
That is not
perfectly.
true.
What?
I did too. Even when Charles didn't, I did.
When you said sex
Especially
metal,
when
I
you
thought he
said
was
6
saying- I
mils.
thought he said sex metal.
Yeah.
That's what threw me
Oh
off.
my God.
Your inner demons are speaking, Charles.
Oh yeah, they're usually right there at the surface waiting to get out.
Yes, they are.
I'm just trying to keep on mute as much as I can because my wife's in here doing her prints with 2 printers going,
Come on.
doing her work and stuff. So I'm trying to keep the noise down.
Much obliged. And I
Yeah.
get it, sir. I get it.
And I was told not to get out of my corner yet.
You're still allowed to talk. Okay, you can come out of your corner now. I don't know how often you're able to catch us there, Dale, but him and John Cousins get sent to their room constantly or their corners.
Some
Awkward.
sort of was it Copenhagen syndrome going on? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That one took me a second, but I got it. Bye, guy.
We problem children.
Ah.
Because you never know what I'm going to say, especially on live.
That's kind of the story with all of this, if I'm being honest,
I've been good so far.
so far.
Depends on who you ask.
Bill has a tendency to have those zingers out in the chat section during live shows. He'll
Yeah, you can't send me to my room there. You can only ban me.
Well, I mean, that's where he throws most of his puns out, unless he's on the actual audio.
They're usually running towards bedtime, kind of thing.
Yeah. And then you come back in about 10 minutes later. When of y'all seen my remote?
It was true. You know, I mean, I'd gone upstairs to bed and I couldn't find the remote.
These things
Or my
happen.
keys. Or my
Oh,
keys.
dear.
I hate when you can't find a remote.
Nothing worse. I hate when you do find a remote and it's somewhere unmentionable.
Holy monkey. One of the loneliest feelings in the world is being home alone and realizing too late that you're out of toilet paper. That's fine. Stay quiet.
That's quite
wow.
a tangent. I'm not sure where to go with that kind of
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah, I stretched the limit here. Come on, now. I know what
I
happened.
feel what you do then is you embrace other cultures and you use your left hand.
Ay, caramba. Or ooch out to the grass. Never mind.
That's that kind of thing. But you know, when it's either that or you've got the walk of shame till you go find the newspaper.
Yeah. That is one of the loneliest feelings in the world. That, or I don't know if lonely is the word I'm looking for, but when you lost your keys in your vehicle right after you close the door and you realize you lost your keys in, that's a very lonely feeling.
I only did that once.
First time I did it, I have one of those key fobs that it has a key injected into the end of it, and so I separate that from the key fob. That way, if I leave my keys in the ignition, I still have the one that opens the door. So that doesn't happen to me anymore.
Yeah, I always made sure I had a spare in my wallet.
Always be prepared for dumbassery. Yep.
Oh yeah.
I do have to take very small partial credit. If I hadn't lost my crap at him doing that oh yeah thing, it may not have been a thing. Just saying.
Is it 8 o'clock yet?
Huh?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was he was talking to somebody else, I reckon.
No, I was just wondering if it was 8 o'clock yet. Because that's bedtime.
Oh, God. Yeah, you got a little ways to go.
If it's 8 o'clock, I need to go to work.
Hey, Dale, it's like 5 after 8. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll watch one of y'all's live stream, and I usually fall out about 7:30 before I finally go to sleep. Is anybody doing a lunchtime live today, Dale?
Wayne the Woodturner.
His name's Wayne, and he's a woodturner, in case y'all didn't know that.
We call him the Wood Jedi.
I'm telling you, he can whomp them out in an hour.
Yep. He is to woodturning what I aspire to would be with scrolling.
I aspire to be that with scrolling too, but I've kind of given up on it. I'm just going to have fun doing what I do and appreciate the folks that appreciate it. That's all I can do anymore. By God.
The goal for me is to be able to demo scroll saw at a convention or live somewhere in front of an audience. Hold them for the whole hour.
Yeah. Well, and all jokes aside, gotten real good at keeping projects within an hour, so I think you would do much better than I would. I'd have to really change my whole setup to do it an hour. Because most of your live streams are right around an hour, right?
I target 45 minutes for the cut and 15 minutes for the finishing, if I can. So I tend to design the patterns with a view to being able to get it cut in that time successfully. So there's a lot of thinking goes into the. This is a single cut. This is one long cut. This is sort of thing. So you're keeping the detailing to the end where you can make choices about how much of it you do without losing the feel of the piece that you were trying to make.
Well, I get a lot of complaints that I don't have enough detail in my pattern, so I'm going to try to work on that.
I think you should, man. I mean, they're basically just blank, aren't they?
Is this a intervention? Charles, we brought you here.
Mr. Deering, please sit down. We'd like to discuss with you the quantity of detail that you have currently in all your pieces. We feel this is insufficient.
Thank you, okay.
Please go and do one that's hideously detailed and come back to us in a year when it's
Well,
cut.
I've got the hideous part. I've got the hideous part down pat. I'm just throwing that detail.
Yeah.
The hideous is not true.
Wait, I'm afraid to ask if that was a compliment because I feel like there's a punchline coming.
No, it was a compliment. I just
Oh,
thought
wow.
I'd leave it hanging there so you're confused.
Act like you know me. Thank you, sir. And that was the only. By the way, for those that don't know, him and Mike were on Makers International podcast this past Sunday, and that was the only part of the whole podcast that I playfully resented that Chris Cute said, "Is there such a thing as too much detail?" I'm thinking, hell.
I think the answer is yes.
Well, I mean, technically yes, but to me, detail can be suggested in the way that you do it, but for me, it adds realism. And that sounds like I'm being biased, but that's what got me started designing patterns. Is I didn't like the lack of detail or the. I've just always been into realism. That's why I go overboard for some people when it comes to detail. But I can see how some people would answer that because there are ways artistically of suggesting detail.
The one of the challenges with detail, and I think everybody would agree, is when you're trying to encourage new scrollers into what we do. In some respects, a very complicated piece can lose their enthusiasm very early on. So finding that magical balance, like Steve Good has, this is interesting and not too complicated. This is interesting and not too detailed.
I agree wholeheartedly on that. I agree.
Gets people into the art really quickly.
That's why most of the stuff you find on covers of the Scroll Sawing magazine is aimed at beginners because they want to pull them in. And I believe I even said it in the comment section of that podcast was.
I was too busy winding up, Chris. Sorry.
Yeah, he kind of doesn't hide his disdain, does he? But I was saying, if you're a beginner, avoid a Charles Deering pattern unless you're looking for a challenge and you love detail. But the average person, and I know this, and I've always known it, but I'm biased. I love detail, but the average person doesn't want to spend hours on a project. So I get that. I love doing it, so that's why I do it. Anyway,
there's a point in the journal.
There's a point in the what?
The point in the journey where you have to do detailed pieces to create the kind of like, look, here I am. I can deliver the detail. I can deliver the boom piece of work.
Yeah. And a lot of my style and size of pieces is my own bias. I'll be the first to admit that. I mean, there are, I guess, for lack of a better word, I do have fans out there that love the detail, but yeah, I get why I'm not just flying off the shelf, so to speak.
But
It's not for
the patterns you create take time and effort, and even the art of creating a pattern, a Charles Deering pattern made by Charles Deering, is an art in itself.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Right,
much.
that's all the compliments you're going to
I
get.
was about to say, did I just reach my
I'm
quota,
gonna,
didn't I?
I'm gonna take. You're just. I mean, that's you. You've topped out, kind of thing. You need to put more coins in the meter.
I totally reached my quota. Herb, you want to throw some coins over at Dale?
So, excuse me?
You want to throw some coins at Dale? I mean, to Dale? Sorry, total autocorrect there.
It won't work. It'll be American coins and it'll be British coins. Sorry, man. You're out.
Oh,
Hey, Al Forte says, yeah, I think I'm going to crash soon. I'm dreaming with my eyes open while I'm grading papers. Not a good combo. All right, appreciate you being here. Although that was probably a long time ago. That was 7 minutes ago. Sorry about that. No matter what you do, Charles, do it just for fun. By God, that's what I do. If I was here for the money or going viral, then I would have stopped a long time ago, but I have fun doing it.
I must confess, I have a vision of Al Forte now being beamed to bed. I don't know why, kind of thing. I mean, Mrs. Forte, beam me up.
All right, apparently I got to get back to this scrolling thing. I done twice today. I put finish it in the comments.
I'll be right back. I got to go turn this air conditioner off.
Yeah. Something a former friend
Where's the
told me.
remote?
Do what, Dale?
Where's the remote?
I don't know. I wish they did have a remote. That way I wouldn't have to get up out of this chair.
Something a former friend told me, Dale, was it's not that people don't like your details, but they don't want to spend that long on a single project. And I know that is probably the average consumer / scroller, but there again, it's my bias getting in the way. And as you well know, there's Russ Beard, there's Botas Helder, there's some good designers out there giving their patterns away for free, and I don't resent them in the least. I applaud them. It's just, but I got to be honest with myself. That's going to take away the demand for a specific designer's designs unless they're into that style, so to speak. But
I often wonder if there's the scope for a web shop where we can where people who want to sell the patterns and people who want to give them away, they're like, in the modern era sort of thing, tracking down pattern designers, tracking down their patterns, tracking down their material is quite tough. You've really got to hunt around, and you can quite often wind up in dark alleys where you're paying for simple patterns that really should be being given away for free. Whereas ones that have required energy, effort, and hours, the ability to buy those, Etsy stores are where some of these go on. I know Alex Fox sells his on Etsy, but it doesn't really, there's no. Where do you go? Where do you go to get patterns? You wind up at Steve Good, or you wind up at individual websites.
Absolutely. Real quickly to acknowledge the comments. Al Forte says, "Okay, guys, all for the night. Have fun. Thank you for watching, Al. Appreciate you." Edgar Nature says, "My AC has a remote. Starts with honey. Will you?" That's funny right there. Yeah. And it would be easy to say, man, Russ Beard and Botas Helder or whatever, they're going to ruin me. But I don't see them as competition. I applaud what they're doing for the community. I mean, if you're looking to make a living off selling scroll saw patterns, it does not good for business, but it's about the community. It's not about any of us as individuals. And I know we've had this discussion before, Dale, about the community in general wanting it to grow. Well, I think all of us have.
I give most of the simple stuff away, and occasionally the odd complicated one away for free.
I do that a lot.
Every now and again, I'll hold one back because it was really just an experiment for me.
Yeah. Do you have any examples in mind when you say it was?
So I was doing some experimental work with the ability to do dioramas with light, and I did a couple of cuts recently where I'm not happy with the pattern, not happy with the end result, but the kind of experiments you're just doing in front of people.
Now, I'll admit, and I know you know this, I usually wake up too late to catch most of your live streams, but I've been able to catch 2 or 3, I believe, and I'm telling you folks, if you want to see a different style of scrolling and you don't want to sit through 20 hours of a live stream, by God, go check out Maple Tree Studios on YouTube.
We try to create a tiny bit of drama by creating artificial time scales. Trying to wedge what should take 2 hours or 4 hours into 1 hour kind of thing.
Yeah, seeing him sweat when he's not quite going to make it, but he finds a way to get it done, or at least
we're in the home straight now kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's quite good. We can usually do some. The way the patterns are designed, you can usually get a prediction that should take about 40 minutes. That should take about 30 minutes. That should take an hour, kind of thing. Or buckle up, folks. Come back at 3 o'clock when we're getting into the home straight.
Yeah, sadly, as we've learned from me, I have no freaking clue how long any of these will take. It just depends on how I'm feeling at the time and how active, how motivated, blah blah blah. I'm anything but predictable when it comes to how long it'll take me to get a project done.
Okay, I'm back.
We sure missed you.
I didn't realize somebody turned it down to 68 degrees today.
I love 68 degrees.
Hello, back. How are you?
I'm just peachy.
To see, Dale, I mean, I don't know how much detail you want to go into it, but I was always under the impression you used OBS Studio. I had no idea you used something else.
Never used OBS. I used OBS Studio when I was a beginner.
Yeah.
At it, but just doesn't have the flexibility.
Yeah, the only reason I think I added this in the conversation. The only reason I even entertained the thought of using it is in the odd event that I might be able to do an in-stream trailer for the channel.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, OBS or Stream.io or a whole bunch of those free ones that are out there absolutely will let you do that stuff. But it's what we do is the kind of you will eventually, as you move towards trying to do a professional rollout or a professional sort of like we do multi-cuts, multi-angles while it's running, and OBS will let you go quite far. But it starts to run into trouble. It starts to, it's really designed to be. It begins life as a gaming platform for doing gaming streaming, and it kind of runs home to mama a tiny bit, But
reaches its limit.
To get going, it has that magical price tag of free.
That helps.
I tend to recommend it to people if you want to get going, use OBS. But OBS runs into issues when you try to bring callers in, so you wind up having OBS and StreamYard as part of your suite. So some of the things that StreamYard does, OBS duplicates up. So I would wholeheartedly recommend OBS to anyone getting going. But there are other ones out there. I moved from OBS to a Pro Stack because I wanted to be able to pick up the phone and shout at someone when it didn't work.
Well, that makes sense. And I used to watch during football season I watched those there's channels that are dedicated to the Dallas Cowboys. I tend to watch those, and they have call-ins. And I wrote to one of them a long time ago, and he said he used the OBS. I don't know if that's still the case, but.
I mean, my rig is 1080p, predominantly 1080p with a few 4K cameras, and we can have 20 on the rig. At the moment. We've not got 20, but we can have 20 on the rig.
Well, the only options I have, and that's another reason why I wanted OBS, and this is if I can figure out how to do it, is I have another one of these webcams and my phone. That's the only other cameras I have, but I figured something.
You should have three cameras. You should have three cameras. You should have two cameras looking at a piece and one looking at a
tomatoes over there talking my ear off. I'm almost willing to bet that West Boca is falling asleep. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'll just reach down, put it down.
He's still got his, he's still in here, but he probably done fell asleep, but that's all right. He worked hard today, poor boy. What the hell I set myself up for? Why the hell did I have to title this Finish It? Oh, well, that's what I do. I got nothing better to do except sleep, but that's all right.
You done got us in here now. You might as well finish it.
Yes, sir. Done committed myself.
I could be over there watching the TV or watching something.
I could be eating right now. I'm starving to death, but I done committed my dang self. Dag blabbit. I mean, great to be here for the people. Sorry. We have one lone viewer, and I appreciate you. By God, you had a choice between this and a root canal. I appreciate you making the choice. And just like that, we doubled viewership up to 2. By God, I'm proud of that.
Anyway, and just to be playful, Alexa, I am your father.
Have you ever said that to Alexa?
Yeah.
What does she respond with?
Oh, you're gonna have to find out.
I don't have Alexa anymore. The fire got rid of her.
Oh. in
Well,
which
it's the
case-
same thing my wife tells me.
Can't be repeated on the air.
No, sir.
You can ask her to set an alarm to country music too.
Nice.
Yeah, I tell mine every morning when she gets up. I say, "Good morning, Junior." I hate morning people.
My wife's usually up before I am because she works a normal job, and that's what I'm tired. Wake up when I'm not.
Yeah, and I didn't ever get my times right. I'd sleep like a normal person, but that ain't never gonna happen.
I can usually do it 2 or 3 days in a row tops, and then the meds will have me loopy again during the middle of the day, and I'll have to go nap. I give up on calling it beauty rest because I'm not getting any prettier. But
No,
by
you're
God,
not.
I love you too, Herb. I knew I could count on you to back me up.
I still love you.
I still love me too. I mean, thank you. I love you too. Russ, you gonna let the rest of us talk? Or did you fall asleep too? Sorry if I jolted you awake there.
I am still under the mute for the noise, so we'll see
I
how
was
that
just wondering
goes.
how often you might have been sitting there wanting to say something. Say, God, if these guys would shut up.
Oh, I'm used to that on that CNC show on Saturday nights. I barely get a word in edgewise. I'm just there to be the eye candy.
West, he's probably snoozing right away right now.
I
Well,
feel
he-
the same way here, Russ.
And for y'all wondering what that jingling was, that was not Russ's collar, it's his dog.
That wouldn't have been what I would have said. I've been very good. I sat on all, there was at least 7 or 8 extremely uncommon friendly jokes.
And that is a growth with you, Dale, so I'm very proud of you.
No, I've just filed them away for when I get into the chat.
Oh, God. Noted. I'll make sure to have my full security staff monitoring the chat that day.
Yeah, but I can type real quick.
Oh, man.
Oh, look, a Delta scroll saw for £100.
Didn't the live chats used to go into the recording and then they stopped doing that or something?
No, you can still do that.
They still do that? I haven't seen
Yes, sir.
Well, I need to start paying more attention, by God.
I think we'll find someone in the US who spoke Delta Scotia their part.
I heard Delta's one of the worst companies to. Most repair people cannot stand Dale. Sorry,
Delta.
Dale. Delta. Thank you for correcting me on that. So sorry. They cannot stand Delta because their numbering system and their parts are all kinds of twisted up and messed up.
It's. I mean, this is one of those. This is one of those tracking down someone. So the machine is a 40-540 variable scroll saw that I got quite literally got for free. It's kind of intact, but it's nothing. It doesn't use the Delta properly. You put the Delta tool. For the blade holder. And the blade holders need some spare parts and clips and bits and pieces. Because apparently they break all the time. And lost its cam. Finding a cam is impossible, and finding this tool for changing the blades is just like hobby horse shit.
Imagine the very first saw I ever had was a Delta, and that thing, my God, it had a weird old double prong something or another.
That's the thing. That's the thing we're talking about.
That's what you, holy wow. You got a dinosaur there, sir.
Oh, I'm very aware of the fact that this is a piece of history.
Yeah, I had one of those, and that little spring set up, and once it goes to crap, it goes to crap.
Yeah, so tracking down those little bits and pieces, I can see me having to buy a complete clunker that has the bits, and you're making one good one out of it.
One person you may want to check with, Dale, is a guy named Rick Hutchison. He buys scroll saws as a hobby. He's one of those people that has too much money, but he may very well have the parts you're looking for. Seriously. Rick Hutchison.
If I can see what the tool, if I can hold in my hand what the tool looks like, I'll make one. I'll weld one up, or I'll, I'll fabricate one. Whatever happens. I need to get hold of one, hold it in the hand, and take the measurement and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm just gonna throw it out there in case you get desperate with it.
I'm sure there's a market for a few of them.
He collects antique scroll saws, brand new scroll saws. Pretty much any scroll saw that exists, he has at least one of. And this guy is the epitome of too much money. And I say that with love because I adore the guy. But yeah, he's got a whole bunch of stuff.
You heard me.
All I heard was, I know I heard you, but I didn't hear that. Oh, no.
So the rest of the track.
Is that your cat, Herb?
Nope. Must be Russ's. Trying to wake him up.
No, Russ is muted.
I mean, Wes.
Oh, look who else is butchering the names, and Russ missed it. Dagnabbit. It's usually me, and Russ didn't hear you mess it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blabbit. Did you see that? The veneer popped off right there. Crap.
I thought that was a scale.
Paint it.
I'm not a fan of painting. Takes too much time.
No.
Says the guy who takes 20 hours to finish a single project.
Doesn't. No.
And I'm not able to get away with not trying to repair that, but dag Blabbit. I've been having such good luck until now with veneer not popping off.
One of the tricks with painting, one of the tricks I use with painting is to use spray paint. And not bother with a primer.
Yeah.
Use the first coat of paint. Use the first coat of paint as a primer. Knock it back real quick, and then go again, and then go again, and get the same stuff.
Are you talking about using paint as a repair, or?
No. I mean, it's rare. It's rare. I use Baltic birch for skin tone, and that's all.
Yeah.
Everything else gets some sort of coloring to it.
Well, I got lucky here that when the veneer popped off, the color under it wasn't a weird red color, so I think I can get away. I mean, me pointing it out is going to make it stick out like a sore thumb, but I don't think it's enough to. Because usually when I break the veneer off, I'll cut where the veneer is popped
You're
off.
going to have to throw this one back.
By God. As much crap as I put into this one, I'm never going to throw it back. But I am wishing I hadn't said I'm going to finish this on this live stream. I thought it'd go quicker than this, but my God. I have to retitle it again. No, from this angle, it does look real red, so I'm probably going to alter that.
Oh yeah, I can see it now.
Once I see it, I can't ignore it. But But as most people will tell you, unless the person sees the original design, they won't know anything's been altered. Yeah, I can't let that go. Dag.
Edgar reckons if someone sends him a link, he can join from his phone.
Yay. If you don't mind, Edgar, write to me on Facebook and I'll send you the link there. The reason I say write to me is because if I sit still too long, I won't get nothing done. God, I wish I hadn't committed myself to finishing this tonight. Dang it! It's not because I don't love what I do, but I'm getting a little bit burned out. I'm a little, hungry and all that crap.
Join us here, Charles Deering channel for Extreme Scroll Soul.
How long can he go? Would you believe one time I did an 11-hour live stream, or just under 12 hours?
18.
Was it?
Yeah,
No, I've slept since then.
I thought it was 18.
No, it was almost 12.
Was it?
It was
Is that the
11.
one?
Yeah, 'cause
Is that the one where you wind up having a nap on the floor?
Yeah, you was there for that one, by God. It was
No, it was after that one.
It was like 11 hour, 45 minutes, somewhere in there. It was just under 12 hours. And I wasn't necessarily, I don't know if I was shooting for it at the time or if I just wanted to finish the project, kind of like I'm doing now.
Or, officially, you're a loony.
Well, I think it's a little bit of both, if I'm being honest. Okay.
Loony.
All right, I found you, Edgar Natras. Last time we talked on Messenger was 2019.
And I can't
Man.
believe I sit through the whole thing.
Man, you know what? I don't know what's worse. I mean, seriously, it's like Herb. I mean, I can only assume you had plenty of snacks and food around you.
I don't remember what it was. I probably committed myself to finishing it. Did we lose somebody? Russ. We lost Russ.
I think the deal was you did an 8-hour one, and you go, I think I can beat that one.
The hell was I thinking?
I don't know.
Really, I wasn't.
But
Man's a buffoon.
I stuck to it, though.
I am a buffoon, but I'm a proud buffoon. I probably torture myself worse than anybody else could torture me, by God.
I say the man's a buffoon.
Tell us how you really feel, sir. The reason why I'm not scrolling right this second is I'm waiting on Edgar Natras to get in here, and I will let him in, and we'll get back to this here scrolling thing. God almighty, why did I say I was going to finish this?
You're here for another couple of hours, dude.
Yeah. Because Herb had to have all this detail in here.
I know it.
It's your fault, Herb.
It always is.
Absolutely.
If it ain't my fault, I still get blamed for it.
Now I need to alter the pattern so that it looks like I just totally went right with the pattern.
Oh, yeah.
I did that with the covered bridge. I found some spots where that's going to be way too weak, so I altered it a little bit. Wait, okay, Edgar Natras, if you're watching, you know what, folks? There he is.
I could be watching a show and thirst.
Well, I ain't seen that fella in a while. ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Edgar Natras. Long time no see, sir.
How you doing?
Hello, lads.
My
Oh,
God,
I'm doing just fine.
you haven't aged today, and you're still gorgeous.
Aw, you lie.
We're already.
Okay,
I'm already a fan. He's got a Rick and Morty shirt on.
Well, I won't say you're gorgeous, but you look the same as I remember. A little more facial hair. What's that?
Oh, hey, look at that. The man's a fan. Love it.
All right, so he's got double layer of dedication right there, by God.
Oops.
Okay, God love West. But
Oh wait, keep that up, Charles. Zoom in on me for a second. I've got
where
to
he
show.
is.
Got
Where
to
you
zoom in
are.
on me for a second. Edgar.
Oh, yeah. I got a shirt just like that.
That's his scrolling style, by the way, Edgar, in case you hadn't seen him before.
No, it's not the old scrolling style. Right, come over.
Well, you know I don't scroll. I just like watching other people do it.
I appreciate that. Okay, I adore Wes, but I don't want to embarrass him. He's falling asleep here. Hopefully, don't. I'm just gonna kick him from the studio. He's not in trouble or nothing.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
All right, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. Just I'm sorry. I know I've named 2 of them finish, but it ain't happening. So I'll just edit the title. I appreciate everybody watching here, and well, I say everybody. There's 0. I guess Edgar was our only viewer. So
Good night.